Welcome to Boscastle. That's where I've come today. It's Sunday. It was investigation last night, so I've not had much sleep. I've just paid £3.10p for the car park up to 3 hours, but I was lucky because it's taken me over the threshold. At 4 o'clock it's free. So basically it's free after 4 o'clock, so it's cost me £3.10 until tomorrow morning if I wanted to stay here, but I won't be staying here. So I thought this afternoon, I just wanted a lazy day today. I was not having much sleep last night. And I've just brought you to this beautiful place called Boscastle. I've been here before. It's really one of my favourite places on the Cornwall coast. So this is just the short walk from the car park. Got toilets here as well. The cobwebbing. Oh, it's a bit spooky. Looks like it could rain today. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be sunny. Boscastle Bakery for a pasty. I think so. Oh, the sausage roll's hot? Yes. Can we have a big sausage roll and a piece of millionaire shortbread, please? Thank you.
5.40 altogether, please.
Thank you, love.
That's
it.
You got it.
Never put it close enough.
Thank you very much.
Got might go up for small pants later. Nice. This has been breakfast. Got all these lovely back streets at Boscastle, which I absolutely love, and some of these are like holiday cottages as well. And that's a self-catering cottage. And I wish now that I'd booked one of these instead of a hotel, to be honest. An old cobbled street, absolutely beautiful village. I'm sure if you've been to Cornwall, most people have been to this place. Even some of the cottages have even got their own little parking places as well, which is fantastic. Don't know if I want to park under a tree, but there you go. The sun's just trying to peek through now. It's a Holiday Cottage, the old brew house. So you've got two sides of the harbour. You've got this side and also you've got that side over there from where the water is. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go show you this side first, over the other side, sorry. That's the river where all the trouble started. I'll tell you about that later on in the video. Leather shop. The Wellington Hotel behind me there, that was one of the oldest coaching inns in the area, 16th century. Was featured in Most Haunted Series 4, and room 9 is supposed to be the haunted room. I was going to stay there, but they wanted 120 quid a night, so it was just a little bit too expensive. As I said, I had to do this on a budget, so it wasn't to be. Maybe next time. So what we'll do now, we'll walk one side of the harbour. That's the lane that we just come down before, where all the cobbled houses are. That way you've got toilets in the valley, that's where the cars parked. Pedestrian routes to the upper village, and you've also got the Harbour Village Trail, which we'll do later on. Can you imagine waking up to that view every morning? Absolutely lovely, wouldn't it? It's a lovely place. This is more or less, we're getting to the harbour now. So we just walk one section of it and we'll walk the other section of it on the way back, and that section there has got a path. And it does go quite narrow. There's some people on the southwest coast path there. And that way be heading towards Bude. And this is the way I would have came yesterday. If I'd walked from where I'm staying at Tintagel, this is the way I would have come down into Boscastle off the coast path. I came here one time in September a few years ago and they were all jumping off this harbour wall. It must have been high tide and they were all just jumping off. rather than me. Just have to be careful now because it does get a little bit slippy. The old-fashioned harbour wall. There you go, you see it nearly fell. It's these shoes, they're crap. Caution, uneven and slippery surfaces, cliff edges and steep drops. Well, we know it's slippy, don't we? Look what happened yesterday. I just nearly went again. So that's the way it would have come down, you imagine, yesterday on the coastal walk. There was a story about some fishermen that were on these rocks fishing one night, and apparently he said to me, we got haunted. He said we saw this big black figure, and when he went back to his hotel room, the same figure apparently appeared in his bed and breakfast. Now whether he'd had one too many, I don't know, but apparently after that he packed up and went home. Probably because he caught no fish, probably. Somebody's swimming in the water, rather than me. If that was me, the lifeboat would be out already. The 16th century building was completely destroyed 16th of August 2024 and was rebuilt April 2006. The story I'm going to tell you about in August the 16th, 2004, the bit of the video I showed you at the beginning where the little river was, and then where the Wellington was, it was the same river that got a bit wider. There was massive amounts of rainfall and it all surged down the valley, and all this got more or less washed away. There was cars washed into the sea. It was absolute chaos. The Royal Navy and RAF rescued 120 people, actually airlifted 120 people that day. I'm sure people, if you're old enough, will remember it. And I think that was one of the new bridges that I've just walked across, and apparently some of the locals were not too happy about it. But it was absolute carnage. I've forgotten how many millimetres of rain actually fell. But yeah, that must have been one of the cottages that got actually washed away. Such a shame. But it all looks hunky-dory again now. What a fantastic job they've done of putting everything back. It's on the other, that's what I'm saying, we're on the other side of the harbour now, and this is just a very a very narrow wall, and if I remember, it gets narrower and narrower. So we'll see how far we go. As I say, I've got this in my hand, so it does knock your balance a little bit. I'm not really sure the tide times, to be honest, since I've been here. I thought it was high tide yesterday at Treborworth, and it wasn't, so maybe I just didn't use a 24-hour clock, I don't know, but it all seemed to go a little bit pear-shaped, the tide times of what I thought high tide was. So peaceful here though now. This side, there's nobody walking. So I just have to, if we go quiet, it just means I have to be careful. So just enjoy the scenery and the water. Well, this looks a bit wet and it might be slippy, so I'm going to try it, and if not, I'm going to walk back. I don't fancy going down there. We'll just go a little way, we're not going all to the end. Just listen to that piece, eh? It's like a little piece of heaven. Said this morning, I didn't get in until, well, I didn't get to bed until like 7 o'clock this morning, because we did that paranormal investigation last night at RAF Davidstow. And as I say, the description to that channel, the paranormal channel, is in the description of this video, so the link is there. So if you want to head over and watch that when it's edited, then yeah, please head over to that channel and subscribe to it. Right, I'm going to make my way back slowly towards the harbour wall. Might go and treat myself to a cafe latte, I think. Ready for a coffee now. It's got a little bit cooler, to be honest, but it's dry, that's the main thing. So peaceful down here today though. I said there's not many people about for a Sunday. There's not many people about, I don't think. I know we're out of season, but I thought it'd been a bit busier than this, to be fair. A lot like witchy shops here and legends, and it's all to do with witchcraft, this place really, and the legends of Cornwall, and a lot of candle shops and that sort of thing here. The way to the coast path towards Bude. Also here you've got the Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. £7 for an adult, £5 for a child.
filming.
Just outside.
Okay, we don't allow filming. You're supposed to get a permit
What,
for
from-
filming in the area from the National Trust.
What, just here?
Yes, the
Really?
entire area is National Trust, and we get bollocked if they find anybody filming here.
I can't understand that. From
I'm
being
sorry.
being a public area, I can understand going inside and filming,
Sorry?
but I can understand not being able to film inside,
Yes,
but in the
but
public area, I can't
It's
understand.
nothing to do with us.
That's weird, isn't it?
The entire area requires a permit.
Really?
Yeah.
What, just for personal use?
Yes, for filming, it definitely does. I'm only repeating what I am told.
Bit of a weird thing, isn't it? That guy there's trying to tell me that I can't film in Boscastle. He said I need a permit. Not really sure if that's true, to be honest. How can he stop you filming in a public area? I honestly really don't know. I don't know. I think that's a lot of bull, to be honest. But if he's right, then I hold my hands up and say fair play, but can't see it. So I'll walk back to the car. Well, I might go back to the hotel. And what I might do then is I might go and have another walk down to Merlin's Cave and see if I can get up some of the stairs. I know I can't get up the Merlin Cave's beach because the steps are shut. But I might just go and have a wander down there from the hotel before I get some tea tonight. It's about 3:30 now in the afternoon, so by the time I get back there, go back to Merlin's Cave and have a look round there. I only got a bit of it the other day on video, so I'll see you back at the hotel. I'll see you back at Merlin's Cave. It's 4:30 now in the afternoon. I've just come for a walk from the hotel towards Merlin's Cave down there, and then behind me you've got Tintagel Bridge view. I might have a wander over there. It is looking a bit iffy, the weather, unfortunately. The forecast rain now at 7 o'clock. I just looked at the BBC weather app. So it looks like it could rain at any time at the moment, but it's the last part of the day to film anything. So I need to be back in Tintagel village though before 7:30, because that's what time the chip shop shuts. And I need a chip shop tonight. So I need to be back in plenty of time to get me tea and get to the chippy. But this is just like coming out the back way of the castle, really. It's just a walk that people have made. It is very steep and very slippy. So I do need to be careful getting down here. It's not really a proper track, I don't think. It's just been man-made by all the visitors, and I'm just sliding down with my feet. And I say, these aren't the best walking shoes. So I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow yet. I might have a walk down the coast path down there towards Boscastle. Just see how far I get. They have forecast rain again in the morning, but then it's supposed to brighten up, even though it's going to be cloudy. Don't know if I should be going down this way, really. I think I've cocked up here. I don't even know if this is the way down, but it's pretty steep. Shouldn't have done this, I don't think. Just cuts a bit off for me, and with the weather not looking so good, yeah, I can see a bit of a path going down there. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to switch the camera off for now and then just concentrate on getting down. That was a bit of a hike, but we made it. So we're going to go up on that headland, I think, over there. I'm not sure if that's called Barras Noss or Barras Nose, but I thought Barras Noss was further down. to be honest. What I'm going to do, I'll check a big cave down there. I'll check Google Maps when I get up there and get a signal and just check exactly where I am. It seems to be very popular up there with walkers. Every time I come out of the hotel, it's always been quite busy at the top of there. So, and it's not too far away. If it does rain, it's enough to get me wet, like for getting back. As I say, I do need to be in the village, back in the village for 7 o'clock for me tea. I've only had a sausage roll today in Boscastle, as you know, in that lovely piece of millionaire's cake, which is my favourite chocolate, to be honest, favourite cake. So yeah, let's get to the top of here and we'll see what we can see. There's the halfway viewpoint. Okay, good view of the bridge. Probably why it's called Tintagel Bridge View. So I'll see you at the top. Tintagel Bridge. And that's where we've just walked down from, down that big hill there. There's my accommodation, the Camelot Castle Hotel. It's so looking like rain. Can't really complain though, really. It was funny when I was at the airfield last night. The heavens just opened when I was there, and then an hour later we went outside. It was so dark there, and you could just see every star in the sky. All of a sudden it was so clear. And the guy says to me there, "Welcome to Cornwall." This is what it does. He said a lot of the time at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, the mist rolls in from the sea, and the roads are just so misty and foggy. Now there's an idea. Tomorrow there's a big waterfall out there, so maybe that's an idea for somewhere to go tomorrow. Absolutely stunning views. So we're right on the end of the cliff now at Boris Nose, or Boris Nose, I don't know what you call it. And let's say there's it's called the Tintagel Bridge View. And then over there, I think that's the Sisters. I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them's called the Sisters. But it's a fantastic view here, beautiful set. Love to be up here when it was actually rough. The sea was rough. That was absolutely fantastic. I'll have to be careful because I'm right on the edge here of the nose, or the nos. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments and tell me what the exact name is. Absolutely stunning. That's why you can't get down to Merlin's Cave. This says no entry, but I'm sure you can go up here. I think. I'll soon get told, if not. So that's it. So that's going to be the end of the video for today. I just thought I'd give you a better shot of Merlin's Cave and the area down here. It looks like the rain could set in, to be honest, at any time at all. And I need to go and get some tea. So my decision is now, do I actually go back up the Castle Road, which I went up the other day, which is really steep, into the village, or do I go back to the castle, up the bank and go into the village from the castle? Decisions. So yeah, walking back into Tintagel village now. I'm gonna get me fish and chips. I didn't go up Castle Road. I scrambled up the cliffs towards the hotel because I thought if it does rain, at least I can go straight back to the hotel and maybe just let it pass before I went and got the chip shop. I just hope it opened. I've looked on the website, it says it is, so let's just hope it's right, eh? Disaster. Got there, the chip is shut, so I've had to go to Spar. That's my tea tonight. It's a Spar cheese sandwich for £3 and the bar chocolate for £1.50. Really disappointed. I'll have to have the fish and chips tomorrow. I'm going to call it a day, guys. I'm knackered. I'm just going to chill out and charge my stuff up. See you later.